Hello, my name is Miss Sasha. I'm a teaching artist in the PACE Arts program through the Acadiana Center for the Arts with the Lafayette Parish school system in Lafayette, Louisiana. Today we are going to create a basket full of nutritious, delicious fruit. Our supply list is super simple. It's a white piece of paper, a variety of crayons, and some recycling. Maybe the inside of any box, because we're going to use the brown to create all of our fruit and our baskets. Now is a good time to stop your video and go and gather your supplies. While you're out there, also grab some scissors and glue. When you return, all you have to do is press play and we can get started. Now that you've gathered all your supplies, it's time to get started. We're going to first work on our background, what's going to be behind our fruit basket. We're going to put a horizon line, and we're going to do a very simple background design as to not take away from our fruit basket. All right, pick any color that you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and pick purple. I have purple. And I'm going to make a line that goes from left to right all the way across my paper. It can be almost in the middle. Watch. There. The horizon line is where the sky meets the earth, or in this case, the wall meets the table. Perfect. I'm going to do a simple diagonal line drawing on mine. Watch. I'll go this way this time. Look, it's just real simple. We don't want to take away from our basket. That's our main picture. And then I'm going to peel my crayon, look, just a little bit, so I can kind of use it to shade it. Watch. You take your crayon, you peel it, and then you have this little broken guy. You pinch it, just like this, and then you can kind of just rub it. So therefore, we're not taking up too much time coloring our table. If you want to, by all means, go right ahead. If you want a fancier table pattern or some type of a tablecloth, feel free to add that in. Sometimes I even shadow it a little bit on the edges and around the sides. Again, if you want to come back and add some wavy lines or something else on your tablecloth, that's fine. If you want a different pattern, that's fine as well. And then pick another color. Any other color will do. I'm going to go with this one since it's already peeled. I believe it's also this same color. So I think I'm going to do maybe some squares on my background, here and there, everywhere. Maybe they go down to the bottom, like this. Simple design. And then again, I'm going to pinch my crayon like this, pick it up, and kind of shade the back. I don't want to cover up my design. I just want to make it real simple. These other pieces in the back are just my tape that's holding my paper on. See? There. How's that? You can always go back and make it more detailed if you'd like. I'm going to keep mine just like that. Perfect. Now we're going to work on our basket. See my basket right here? I have a few other pictures of baskets. They can be different shapes as well. Some baskets can have handles. That's all up to you. So I'm going to take some of my recycled material and my brown crayon. Let's see. Here it is. And I'm just going to put it on my paper where I think I would want my basket to go. And I'm going to use this whole space because I want a nice big basket. This time, instead of curving, I might just go straight across. And maybe my basket will be this shape. More like this. You can do it this way. You can do it this way. You can have this kind of basket. It's all up to you. And maybe this time I'll do a different type of a basket weave. Maybe I'll go across this way, little diagonal lines, and then this time I'll go the other way. It's okay if I go out the lines because I'm going to end up cutting out my basket anyway. Might make this a little shadowed. Come around the edge. How's that? Pretty good, huh? When you're done creating your basket, you can take your scissors and carefully cut it out. If you want to put a handle on your basket and you have room, that's great. Go ahead and do it. Again, I want you to use your imagination. I'm just helping you out here, showing you an easy way to do things. Let's see. It's a little bit smaller than that one. That's okay. You got your basket all taken care of? I can put my basket to the side so I can have more fruit on the table. Or I can put it in the middle. I can still fit fruit. I don't want to put it too high because I want to be able to put my fruit in there. This time I might even make a pineapple. I didn't do that on this other basket. So if you have other fruits that I didn't make in here, just go ahead and look at a picture. Maybe you have some fruit at home. You can just check it out there. So I am going to put glue on the back, but I'm not going to put it on the top edge because I want to be able to slide my fruit into there. Okay, watch. I'm going to put this basket a little to the side. I'm going to press it, but I can still slide my fruit into there. And even if you put glue all the way across the top, it's probably not going to dry in time anyway, so you'll still be able to slide your fruit in there. So, you got your basket on? You happy with it? Great. So, California is where most of the fruit in the United States is grown. Even though it's grown in other places, California has an abundance of fruit crops there. Fruit is a nutritious snack and it provides a lot of vitamin C and fiber. Fruit grows on flowering trees, bushes, plants, and vines. The flesh of the fruit attracts animals who eat the fruit. They're attracted by the smell of the sugars. They're attracted by the color as well. So different insects and animals are attracted by the color of the fruit. All interesting facts. Our basket is all complete. Now we're going to start making our fruit. We're going to make each fruit individually on the back of a piece of recycled cardboard. I made all of these separately, and then I cut them all out and placed them all into my basket. So that's what we're going to do. I use a lot of brown to get started, and then we can color in with other colors. I thought we could go ahead and make a pineapple. So a pineapple is a nice big fruit. It's a big sweet fruit. And so we're going to do a nice big oval. Watch. Nice and big oval. And then on the pineapple, in order to make it so its little spikes show, I just put a bunch of little brown V's all over. And then the top of the pineapple is long triangles like this. There. Pineapple. That was easy. All right. Let's make an orange. Since all fruits are shaped differently, an orange will go for a circle. Anywhere on your paper. Watch. A circle. And then put some spots on it because oranges have a texture on their fruit skin. And so when we go to color it in, it'll look like it's a little bit more textured, right? Since all fruits are different sizes, shapes, colors, and textures, we're going to make that appear to be textured by adding different shapes or lines or designs. Just like this makes our pineapple appear to be pokey, where this one appears that it has little spots or dots in it, little indentions, right? Okay. Let's make an apple. And I feel like an apple has a little wave on the top of it. So watch. We can go, it's kind of like, you kind of curves like this. You can make a little curve. And then it comes around like this, right? You can put a little shine on it if you'd like. Right? And apples can be what color? Reds, greens, yellows, all different colors, right? I didn't put any stems yet. Oops. Because we're going to add those by cutting them out when we're all done decorating our fruit. So bananas are not easy to draw, and everybody tends to draw them really tiny. Just think about how big a banana is. Is it longer than an apple and an orange? Yes, it is. So watch. If you put a little diagonal line over here and a diagonal line over here, you can do a curve over here, and this one curves a little deeper over here. And then you can color the end brown, this end brown, and then do a few lines. And if your banana's super ripe, put a few dots, right? So the flesh of the fruit, like I said, attracts lots of animals. So when fruit seeds and plants are transferred by different animals and insects, they grow new seedlings and they plant more plants, and then the fruit cycle continues on. So the skin, the seed, the flesh, how is each piece of fruit grown? Well, different fruits are grown on trees, bushes, plants, and vines. And we're going to go over different fruits where they grow in a minute. Okay. All right, here we go. How about some strawberries? I feel like strawberries are shaped like little hearts, and they're not as big as oranges and apples. So you can make them a little bit smaller. Watch. It's a little heart. Maybe I'll make two. I did not draw the green top of the strawberry yet because we're going to add that in a minute. Okay? Any other fruit you'd like to add? This is a lemon, a lime. I have a pear. You could add grapes. We could do a little pear. A pear's kind of got a small top and a bigger bottom. So here we go. They're not easy to draw, so I kind of do a bigger circle and then a smaller top, right? And pears also have like spots on them when they're getting riper. They have a little bit of brown, so I add a little bit extra brown on that one. Okay? It's looking good. Looks like we might have enough. We can always add more, or we don't have to put all the fruit in the basket if we don't want to. So grab your crayons and let's color in. Let's get yellow. Let's see. Now, they're not going to show up a ton on this brown construction paper, but that's okay. You color it nice and hard, that yellow banana. We didn't do a lemon, so we don't have another yellow one to color in. Our pineapple has yellow, but it also has a little bit of green. So I'm going to add a little bit of green to, oops, that's not green. I'm going to add a little bit of green to my little spikes, the little pokies that are built on there. Just like that. And then I'm going to color my pineapple with the yellow. Let's see. And since this is a lighter brown recycled cardboard, it's going to show up a little bit better. How's that? That looks pretty good. I'm going to use another green to color in the top of my pineapple. Maybe I'm going to add a little bit of shadowing. Like that. Ooh, that pineapple looks sweet enough to eat. All right. I guess we can go ahead. Let's do, while we have the green, let's add a little bit of zigzag, like a little, strawberries look like they wear like a little hat. You could put a little zigzag hat on your strawberry. Look. It goes zigzag, 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 zigzag. And then you can color it in. Like that. And a pear also has yellow and green on it. So I'm going to put a little bit more green on the side that I put the texture bumps on. Look. Maybe go all the way around. And then get that yellow again and fill it in. Watch. If you have a light green, you can add a little bit to it as well. Like that. Look at that. That pear looks yummy. Okay, what should we do next? There's lots of different ways to eat fruits. Fruits can be eaten fresh, right? You just pick up an apple and eat it, which would be like raw or fresh. You can eat canned fruit. Sometimes you can get like mandarin oranges in a can. Those are yummy, or even pineapples in a can. Some people bake their fruit, like baked apples, baked apple pie. That's really good. You can juice your fruit so you can make a smoothie, right? Or you can have frozen fruit. You can have a frozen smoothie or frozen fruit on top of some ice cream or something like that. So all that is good stuff. So let's get that orange crayon and color in your orange. I'm coloring mine lightly because I don't want to cover up my texture on my orange. Two, you can even add, if you have different shades of orange, you can add another color to it. There. Don't we have like, couldn't you have like little black seeds on your strawberries? I always see those on my strawberries, right? Look. So you can take a black before we do the red, and you can put little seeds on your strawberries. There you go. And let's see, how about a red apple? I'm coloring this one really light, and I'm going to come back and press a little bit harder with my red crayon. You see how I'm doing that? It makes the indentation on the apple look like it's there, and if I kind of shadow my edges, then it makes my apple look, oop, I went out the lines. That's okay, right? Because we're going to cut it out. Look, makes my apple look rounder and more and shiny when I add little shiny, like this guy right here, right? Look at. All right, that's looking great. If you need to add any detail to your fruit, go ahead. If there's any other fruit you want to add, we can draw that in a minute. We have almost all of our fruit done. We just have our strawberries. I'm going to go ahead. Now, I'm going to color lightly with my strawberry. It might blend in with those little black seeds, but that's okay. And then again, I might do my edges a little darker. Might do that on my orange over here. Do my edges a little darker. Make it look like that strawberry is round. Perfect. So, did you draw any extra fruit? Grapes, lemons, limes, grapefruits. So listen, fruit is a sweet, edible part of the plant. It generally contains seeds. Fruit is usually eaten raw, and some varieties can be cooked, like we said earlier. The fruit that they say that in order to, be really nutritious, that you should try to eat your fruits and veggies like a rainbow of colors. So red, orange, yellow, green, blueberries would be blue, purple could be grapes, if you're just going to eat fruit. But they say mix it in with a few vegetables. So some different fruits that might grow on trees are oranges, apples, apricots, cherries, lemons, limes, coconuts, grapefruits, nectarines, pears. There's many more. And then things that might grow on a vine. Can you think about that? Watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, and grapes. Grapes grow on vines because, you know, whenever you pick up a grape out of the bag, they're all stuck together. They used to be stuck on a little vine. And then some fruits that grow on bushes are blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries. Have you ever been on a little hike and run across some blackberries that you could pick and eat on your adventure? I have. And then pineapples grow on a plant, but they grow close to the ground. They're really heavy, so if they were to grow in a tree, they would probably fall off a lot quicker. So they grow closer to the ground. All right, so go ahead and get your scissors out. I'm going to take this off the wall. You can start cutting out your fruit. Be careful when you're cutting out your fruit. If you cut a part of your fruit out, don't worry, because you can just glue it on back together. Look, here's my banana. I'm going to make a little pile of fruit. What are you going to cut out first? Let's see. I have a banana. Let me take this down. I'll show you how I kind of just place it around. I'm going to do mine with tape, so you can see that I'm just kind of placing my fruit where I think I want it to go. And since yours is laying down flat, maybe my fruit can go in this basket. I'm just taping it, so don't glue it right away. Here is my pear. Do you think if we made a watermelon it would fit in this basket? Probably not. Here's my pear. Maybe I'll put my pear over here. My pineapple. I'll be careful cutting out the top of my pineapple. I don't think my pineapple will fit in my basket. Let's see. Let's see. No, look, I'm going to have to move my pear because my pineapple works much better over here. Maybe my pear can go in my basket right there. I have an orange and some strawberries to cut out. Now, you see why I didn't glue it at first? Because if you want to move something around, you know, you don't want to hide any of your fruit. Here we go. Watch. Here is an apple. Here's an orange. Ooh, my basket is already full. I have 2 strawberries. Let's see, they're little. Great. I'll give you a little time to cut all your fruit out, place it in the basket where you think you want it to go. I've got all my fruit placed where I think it would look the best. So once you do that, you can go ahead and start putting the glue on your fruit. Let's see. Here we go. I lost the strawberry. All right, so I can just put a little bit of glue back there. Get it all nice and stuck. Try not to cover up any of your fruit too much. You want to see all the good work that you did. Okay, there. And 1 strawberry left. And then we can go ahead and make a few leaves and a few stems if you want to. Right? Here we go. Perfect. Now, I just made some green. If I wanted to have the green stems, I just colored a little piece of this cardboard so I could make leaves and stems. So this could be for my leaves. If you wanted a brown stem, you could just use the same cardboard that you have. So I just colored some green. Watch, it's as easy as that. Color it. You can cut out a leaf. Put a little glue on it. And glue it onto, let's see, what are we going to put? A leaf on the little apple. Right? I got to get a stem on there. You could do a little brown stem for your strawberries. Let's see. Right? Let's let's see, a little strawberry stem. Look. Oop. See that? Little strawberry stem. I think my pineapple could use a stem like this one and a leaf, right? Ooh, I gotta put a stem on my apple. What? How cute. See? You can finish it up like that. Pretty cool, huh? Well, thank you so much for joining me while I did my my fruit basket. We will be posting a new lesson every day at 10 a.m. on the Acadiana Center for the Arts YouTube channel for kindergarten, first, and second grade, each tied to an academic curriculum. You can also get these lessons on AOC as part of the Learn United program, accessible on AOC on Cox Channel 16 or LUS Channel 4. Kindergarten lessons air at 8. First and second grade lessons air at 9. Some lessons will be in visual arts and some will be in creative movement. So be sure to come back and make art with us tomorrow. If you're interested in supporting programs like this, please visit the Acadiana Center for the Arts.org, the nonprofit who manages the PACE program. Spread the word, share our videos, and keep making art.